Good morning, dear students of Class 1. Today we are going to start with a new lesson from your Gulmohar reader, and the name of the lesson is called The Kite. Alright. Now, in the last English class, I have given you spellings to study from this lesson, isn't it? Have you all learned by heart the spellings? Okay, very good. Now, today we are going to start with the main part of the lesson. And what is the name of the lesson, everyone? The name of the lesson is The Kite, isn't it? Now, what is a kite? Do you all know what a kite is? Yes, this is a picture of a kite, okay? Kite to mizo chong chuan le khatsai ti na. Alright, now this story, it is about a kite, okay? The kite, it is about this kite. Alright, now first I will read it, and as I read it, I want everyone to point with your fingers and repeat after me. Alright, can you see the kite? It always wags its tail and shakes its ears. Then it breaks its string and flies away. It is a naughty kite. So the speaker is asking, can you see the kite? Okay, can you see this kite? It always wags its tail and shakes its ears. Okay, what does the kite do? It always wags its tail. This is the tail. So the kite always moves its tail. Wags means move or swing. Okay, wags to titse tina. So kite kanin a tail a make a titse rengani to. So the kite always wags its tails, it always swings its tails, moves its tail, and shakes its ears. This is the ears, okay? So it shakes its ears. Abeng po ka atitsa china ni. Alright. So what does the kite do? It always wags its tail and shakes its ears. Okay. Then after that, it breaks its string and flies away. It is a naughty kite. Okay. So the kite breaks its string. See, can you see the string is broken? Okay. So it breaks its string and flies away. See, the string is broken. Alaka abunga nito. Okay, so the string is broken and it flies away. The kite flies away, and the speaker is saying that it is a naughty kite. Okay, it is a naughty kite. Now let's read the second paragraph. Everyone point with your fingers and repeat after me. Okay, it sits on the tops of houses and gets stuck in trees. It falls into ponds or on the grass. Okay, so the kite sits on top of on the tops of houses, sits on top of houses, or it gets stuck in the trees. Okay, the kite sits on top of houses and gets stuck in the trees. And after getting stuck in the trees, it falls into ponds or on the grass. Okay, it falls into ponds or on the grass. Okay, now let's continue reading. It has a snow white face and pink and white ears. It is such a pretty kite. Okay, so the kite has a snow white face and pink and white ears. See, the face is white, isn't it? So the kite, the speaker is saying that since the face is white, the speaker is saying that the kite has a snow white face. And what is the color of the kite's ears? Pink and white ears, isn't it? It has pink and white ears. And the speaker is saying that it is such a pretty kite. Okay. Now everyone turn to page 50. Let's continue. It is made of paper and little bits of string tied together. Do you all know what a string is? A string is thread. Okay. String tu mi dấu chương chọn là tí na. So what is the kite made of? The kite is made of paper and little bits of string tied together. Okay, what is the kite made of? It is made of paper and little bits of string tied together. Okay, look at it now. It is stuck on a red roof. The children pull the tail of the kite, but the kite does not move. They try again. Okay, so where is the kite now? See, as you can see in the picture, the kite is stuck on a red roof, isn't it? See, the kite, it is stuck on a red roof. Red roof tu nga kan kite ka atanga ni stuck tu tang ti na. Okay, red roof tu nga kan kite ka atanga. The children pull the tail of the kite. Okay, as you can see, this little boy is pulling the tail of the kite, but the kite does not move. Okay, the kite is not moving at all. The children pull the tail of the kite. This boy is pulling the tail of the kite, but the kite is not moving at all. And then they try it again. They try pulling the tail again. Okay, now let's continue. Then they bring a ladder. They climb up carefully. Okay, see, the children, they brought a ladder. Okay, they brought a ladder and they climb up carefully. Do you all know what a ladder is? This is a ladder. Okay, mizo chang chan ladder to leilon ti na. So the children, what did they bring? They brought a ladder and they climb up carefully. Okay, just then the wind lifts the kite. It flies away again. It flies over the field and far, far away. Okay, so they climb up the ladder. Okay, trying to pull the tail of the kite. Okay, so that they would get the kite back. So these children, they brought a ladder to pull the kite so that they would get the kite back, but the kite is not moving. Okay, and then when they climbed up the ladder, okay, the wind lifts the kite. The wind was blowing. It lifts the kite and the kite flies away again. Okay, just when they brought the ladder, they thought they would be able to take the kite down. Okay, since it is stuck on the roof, they thought they would be able to take the kite down, but then the wind started blowing, and since the wind was blowing, the kite flew away. The kite flies away again. Okay, and where does the kite fly away? It flies over the field and far, far away. So this lesson is about the kite, isn't it? I hope everyone understood this lesson. We will be doing a revision in your Zoom class, alright? Now everyone turn to page 51. Let's look at the questions, okay? A. Understanding the story. A. You can do it in your textbooks itself, okay? Choose the correct answers and complete these sentences. The kite always dash its tail, wags, moves, breaks. The kite always wags its tail, isn't it? So you will write wags here. Now let's look at number 2. It sits on tops of ponds, houses, grass. It sits, where does the kite sit? It sits on the tops of houses, isn't it? So you will write houses here, okay? Now let's look at number 3. The kite does not move when the children pull its tail, ears, face. Tail, isn't it? So you will write tail here. Now let's look at number 4. The children climb up the stairs, roof, ladder. The children climb up the what? Ladder, isn't it? So you will write ladder here. The kite flies away when the dash lifts it. The kite flies away when the dash lifts it. Wind, children, or ladder. The kite flies away when the wind lifts it, isn't it? So this A, you can do it in your textbooks itself, okay? Now let's look at B. B, you will have to do it in your notebooks, alright? Answer these questions. Number 1. Why is the kite naughty? Why is the kite naughty? The kite is naughty because it breaks its string and flies away, okay? It breaks its string and flies away, okay? That will be your answer for number 1. Now number 2. How does the kite look? The kite has snow white face and pink and white ears. Okay, the kite has snow white face and pink and white ears. What is the kite made of? The kite is made of paper and little bits of string tied together. Alright, the kite is made of paper and little bits of string tied together. Now everyone turn the page. Let's look at number 4. What are the 2 things that the children do to get the kite from the rooftop? First, the children pull the tail of the kite. Then, the children brought a ladder and climbed up carefully, isn't it? First, the children pulled the tail of the kite. Then, the children brought a ladder and climbed up carefully. Now, let's look at 5. What happens when the wind lifts the kite? When the wind lifts the kite, it flies away again, isn't it? When the wind lifts the kite, it flies away again. So that will be your homework. A, to be done in your textbooks. B, to be done in your notebooks. Alright, everyone do your homework. Write it nicely, do it carefully, and submit it by this Saturday. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you.